Hi guys. I am just make sure I can actually do this. Mm. Today we're gonna address the fucking place. Oh, what if you're so what if Hello guys. Today we're going to talk about our favorite our favorite fucking homophobic fan of fan of. We're going to today talk about our favorite homophobic fan of Billy Bust Up, also known as the fucking PlayStation Show. Who the fuck makes that their username? Genuinely, like who the actual fuck sits down and decides themselves? Oh, I'm gonna be named the fucking funny ass. I'm gonna be named the funny ass PlayStation Show. Like, who the fuck sits down and makes that their name? I'm sorry, but fucking kill yourself. And this individual has been infamously known in the community, in the Billy Bust Up community, for being very fucking homophobic. Yay! We do love a good homophobia moment. What the fuck is any of this shit, bro? Jay, like, what the fuck? This is actually so fucking retarded. The Lord himself goes before you. No, that's tragic, bro. The Lord said, in repentance, the rest is your salvation, in quietness and trust is your strength. And they've made their stance on the LGBTQ community very clear by now. They've made this take trans and non-binary in asylum prison. Do not be gay. Do not be gay, bisexual. They are bad. And please go to the church to meet Jesus Christ. If you want to repent, read the Holy Bible. Ooh, I have a son. Leave the kids and teenagers alone. Let kids be kids. Keep children safe from trans terrorist day of visibility. Nah, bro really said that in like 2020 fucking 6, bro. That's actually depressing. I just hear horrible news and I don't like it. This kind of has a YouTube channel, so we're just gonna sit down and watch this shit. I don't want to, honestly. I want to kill myself. Oh wait, maybe it's on their Tumblr. Because, of course they're gonna promote that. They're homophobic. They need... You know what? Let's continue. Bro, what? Also, I only mock demons and Satan, not people. You mocked a bunch of people just for being gay. I don't hate anyone. Hates the people that are non-binary, trans, and intersex. That's actually kind of crazy. Or like anyone in general, but So we're just gonna react to this shit. Whether it's worthwhile, I don't know. But we're just gonna...
Hello everyone, this is Abraham, and today we're gonna unboxing the greatest Sony phone I ever seen. It's called Sony Xperia Play, and this is so cool, and I kind of can't wait because I heard this made this in 2011. It's like a PlayStation digital game, and also I can't wait to open it, and I want to see it and everything and try it out. This is gonna look so cool. Oh, I don't know what that is, but I don't know what it is. So here it is. Here's the phone itself. Oh, what do you know? It comes with headphones. Cool, free headphones. Nice. I always wanted to use headphones. And also, it comes with a charger and battery.
That had to be the most sarcastic ass I like free headphones that I've actually ever fucking heard in my life, bro. Like, that had to be like the most sarcastic ass, most snobbiest ass comment to free headphones I've actually ever seen from someone.
And here it is, the phone with amazing PlayStation Digital game button. That looks so good. And also it comes with a rolling one. That's really nice. Let me see what they have. And I want to look around too.
Okay, maybe that's enough unboxing, bro. I want to see if they made any videos about the LGBTQ community, or if they just kept that to Tumblr. Oh wait. Actually, they did ask someone to make a video for them in terms of fucking their OC. So this is our OC, Joseph. Okay, that has to be like... I'm sorry, but this has to be like just a recolor of... Look at this shit! This is literally just Billy, but they just recolored it. That is such a retarded thing to do, by the way. Only people who are disabled does this kind of shit, bro. On God. Oh no. Read it. Whoa! Okay, see, this is the shit I'm telling you. Reading the Holy Bible is the greatest true story you will ever read. You need to believe in this Bible because it's based on real events. You know what's funny about that? Do we talk about how it is literally just belief? I mean, like, a good portion of it is literally belief. If that makes sense. You become connected to the real-life heroes of the Bible who help guide us. I don't know enough about the Bible, but is bro aware that there's more than one fucking religion? Like, look, I don't mind you being Christian, right? I don't care if you believe in Christianity, Buddhist, I don't care for any of those, right? Because, like, I couldn't care less. I'm gonna clown on the fact that you force it on us. You force it on other people. You force it on me. Like, we're supposed to, like, believe in that one person. Like, I'm sorry, but like, that makes no sense. No sense. And obviously, believe what you want, right? I don't care. We're supposed to, like, believe in that one person. Also, hi to whoever joined. Like, honestly, do what you want, right? I don't care what religion you are. It's when you start forcing people to believe in said religion, I draw the fucking line. So, I'm gonna watch this video from, what's this channel's name? Fuck off. Kunepa VTuber. Oh no, a VTuber addressing a homophobia. Nice. We do love that. Wait. Is Kunepa VTuber. So we're just gonna watch this and see who fucking Joseph is. You're gonna see the most homophobic shit in the world, bro. I feel like it's gonna be one of those OCs where it's just like homophobic coded, bro. Don't know that exists, but it is. Egypt. Very interesting. Very interesting with the Egypt.
Hello, my name is Kinepa, and welcome to episode 1 of BBUAU, a series where I review Billy Bust Up alternate universes made by you guys. First up, we have an AU called Joseph's Biggest Adventure by Dynamic Duo Channel.
Bro, why? Hold on. I'm gonna comment on this shit. Oh, this is funny, guys. Nothing in chat. Sad.
Channel, who has posted a series of short animatics about this story, and I will be showing a few clips of those in this video. This is Joseph, the main character of this AU.
Which is literally a Billy recolor. Let's actually talk about this, by the way. It is literally just a fucking Billy recolor. It is the laziest Billy recolor if I've ever seen one.
He is a heterosexual Christian and A+ student. He is half goat and half rabbit. His favorite foods are fruits and vegetables, especially pickles. He is vegetarian and diabetic. He likes adventures, cooking, going to church, and he also has a secret crush on Billy. Most of all, he loves the Bible and always follows the rules.
Wait, how old is this cunt? How old is Joseph? Because Billy's like a minor, canonically, so...
Adventures, cooking, going to church, and he also has a secret crush on Billy. Most of all, he loves the Bible and always follows the rules in it.
Why did this have to be mentioned? This did not need to be mentioned, Kunepa, broski. This guy is literally really pushing hard on fucking Christianity. Like, bro seems like one of those people that will come up to you just to harass you over fucking, bro, you need to thingy the Bible. The Bible's so great. Like, bro seems like one of those people. Again, no disrespect if any of you guys are Christian. Obviously, no disrespect. The reason I'm disrespecting this cunt is because he's literally forcing it on people.
He dislikes magic, and when Billy is hurt. His personality is outgoing, brave, and...
well smart of you to dislike the LGBTQ. Well smart of you, Kunepa. That is so smart of you to bring up to leave out the homophobia. Leave out the fucking... It's so clever of you to leave that shit out.
Opinionated. He knows he's always right, and he tries to help other people see it. Joseph was born in a rabbit village. This is the same village that Billy was born in. Not the same as the goat village where she lived with Belle when she's older, but this was the village Billy was born in. The village is Christian and hates magic. There are no monsters or threats here because Luther keeps the peace. Luther is Joseph's father. He's a rabbit who is both mayor and pastor for the town. He's a swordsman who doesn't use magic, and he rules the village very well. Arthur and Luther were friends in this village until Arthur wanted to take baby Billy and leave his life here and his rabbit wife. He wanted to go on adventures with Aristotle, whom he wanted to have a romantic relationship with. Luther was disgusted by this and tried to help Arthur understand that what he was choosing was evil, because there wasn't any LGBTQ allowed in the village. Everyone who wasn't straight and cisgender were required by Luther to attend sessions in a building in the town called the Community Bible Straight, where Luther would work with them to make them admit that their decisions were unnatural and evil. And so when Arthur tried to escape this system to be free to live with Aristotle, Luther stopped him by pulling out his sword. Arthur fought him with his magic and ended up leaving him to die just outside the village gates. Arthur got away with baby Billy, and Luther died. All of this happened when Joseph was just a baby. He grew up having no memories of his father, knowing only the story of how Arthur killed his father and how Arthur's wife was left behind here in his village. He knew Billy's mother and grandfather and her siblings, and he...
What was bro trying to achieve here? Was bro actually attempting to achieve the fact that he's to put homophobia as a plot point in his AU? Like, I need to be educated about this, because this is some hard-hitting lore if I've ever seen it. This is like some conspiracy-ass lore if I've honestly seen it, and I actually find that so funny that this ends up becoming a personality trait of bro. Like, bro doesn't like the fact that people can be gay. On God.
He knew how much it hurt them that Billy was stolen. He was determined to go find that girl, the one that had been taken away. But his mother wanted him to stay and become a cop like her, and eventually a detective. When Joseph was old enough, he was expected to become the mayor, like his dad. But for now, his grandfather was holding the position. Joseph's mother thought that he was nowhere near ready to take over as leader. All Joseph wanted was to go find Billy and to have an adventure of his own. And every week on Sunday, he would go to church and pray that this would happen. One day, Luther's old friends, a mouse and a bear, told Joseph that there was a way to bring Luther back to life, and he could be the leader of the village again. Joseph decided to set out and find the crystals he needed, and maybe on the way he would find a certain lost girl that belonged to his village. Before leaving, the mouse and the bear taught Joseph how to sword fight, just like his father. They also gave him a cross necklace that had belonged to him. The cross was blessed by God and would protect...
Of course it's blessed by God. Homophobia. Bro. That is hashtag homophobia core, bro.
Joseph. And then Joseph built a boat and said goodbye to his rabbit friends and set off on his journey. He brings only one companion with him, and that's Trudy, his winged fox pet. He had first met Trudy when he was a little boy. He found her orphaned and hurt in a nearby forest. He took her in and nursed her back to health, and she is very loyal to him and helps protect him from danger. Joseph collects the crystals that his father's friends told him about. After they are collected, he finds that it's not enough to bring his father back, so he sets off to find 5 magic gems that might have the power he needs. At this point, he sees an advertisement with the logo for Dutch's Razzle Dazzle Hotel in the corner. He looks at the image on the poster, and he sees there's a girl in the image wearing an employee uniform. She was half goat and half rabbit, just like him.
Guys, but thing is, she ain't Christian. Guys, they ain't Christian, bro. You know what this shit's gonna do? It's gonna fuck him up so hard. Man. That's actually sad. It was fine for Joseph until it finds out that Billy's LGBTQ. Guys. Hashtag RIP Joseph, bro.
Himself. He knew this must be Billy. He used his detective skills to find her village and sneak inside with Trudy, but Billy wasn't in the village, and she wasn't in the treehouse in the enchanted forest either, which was covered in her fingerprints. She must have been here. He expertly followed Billy's trail and set off to find where she had gone. First, Joseph must face Scrimshaw, the cat pirate king. Queen Elaine, who had been evicted from the throne, was in despair because Scrimshaw had turned her best friend Colette into gold. Joseph worked hard to bring Colette back to life, and then the 3 of them, Joseph, Elaine, and Colette, defeated Scrimshaw. Joseph helped Elaine return to her rightful place as queen. Elaine took the throne and all the pirate cats fell under her rule just as before. Joseph was ready to move on, satisfied he had done the right thing and that he had helped someone in need. But Elaine warned Joseph before he left that Scrimshaw had only taken the throne because of Billy, who had stolen her gem, and Aristotle, who was masterminding the evil plot. Joseph had never heard this name before. Who was Aristotle, and why was this person using Billy for evil, hurting Elaine like that? Joseph is then led to the Razzle Dazzle Hotel and finds it destroyed. Joseph follows the trail to Basil, who gives him a map, then uses the map to find Dutch, who admits that Billy was on the poster because he had worked for him, but she had only done so to steal his magic gem. Joseph feels bad for Dutch. He had had his gem stolen. Dutch also tells Joseph that Billy was being manipulated by an evil criminal named Aristotle who was using her to collect the gems, and that it was their fault that his resort was now destroyed. Joseph was surprised by this second warning. Aristotle must be really bad. At this point, Joseph doesn't care about finding the gem. He just wants to find Billy and save her from Aristotle. He asks Dutch to tell him where she went, and Dutch sends Joseph to perform a task in exchange for the information. After Joseph helps Dutch and gets the information he needs about a secret pocket dimension, he sets off again, glad to have helped. Joseph and Trudy were told by Dutch how to enter the secret pocket dimension that Billy had set off for, and they followed Dutch's instructions exactly to get in. The dimension is dark and empty, almost like a terrible disaster had just happened. Barnaby seems surprised that they had gotten in. When Joseph asks about Billy, Barnaby insists that the two of them play a game before they talk. After the game, Barnaby willingly admits Billy had left 2 hours earlier with his magic gem, but warns Joseph about Aristotle. Joseph is starting to get annoyed. Where could Billy and Aristotle possibly be? Barnaby tells Joseph the last gem was in Harpus Major, so Billy must have headed in that direction. Joseph thanks Barnaby and leaves the dimension. Harpus Major was an abandoned town, covered head to toe in advertisements for a theater show. The posters for the show had an image of a wooden puppet and also the half-goat, half-rabbit girl that Joseph had seen before. So he headed to the theater in the advertisement and found Fantocchio with the gem pried from his chest. Limp on the floor, the puppet clearly cannot help him in this state. So Joseph presses his blessed cross against Fantocchio's chest, and he suddenly wakes up. Fantocchio is excited to be brought back and immediately enlists Joseph to help him rebuild the broken parts of this theater. Fantocchio and Joseph become great friends, and Fantocchio teases Joseph a lot, like teasing him that he and Billy would make a cute couple. After Fantocchio cannot find any more reasons to keep Joseph with him, he finally tells him the truth, and that's that it's too dangerous to continue now that Aristotle had all 5 gems. Fantocchio insisted Joseph should end his adventure here, but Joseph refused and continued anyway. Joseph then meets Billy's mom and grandfather, who are also out looking for Billy. They explain what they're doing out there, and the 3 of them set off to look together. Billy's siblings from the Rabbit Village also join up and help. They travel across the sea by boat in pursuit, but due to a violent...
Guys, I'm homophobic, so I'm gonna, convince everyone that it's okay to tell someone that it's not okay to be gay, bi, or any of that shit.
storm, the boat is destroyed, and they all end up stranded.
No,
Billy's
that's
family
what
is
Bro
separated
is
from
sounding
Joseph.
like right now.
Both parties lost the trail and no longer had any leads. Joseph never did end up finding out what happened to Billy and Aristotle, until, after 3 years of searching, he finally found her. Now Joseph is 18, and after all his adventures, he is now a great detective and a talented swordsman. The years changed him and matured him. Now he's more confident and more sure of himself, working hard to spread his knowledge and beliefs until everyone agrees with him.
Of course! Reminds me of a certain individual I know. Fucking kill yourself, man, actually. If you're gonna start this shit, at least... If you're gonna force everyone to your religion, at the very least do it right. Don't embarrass yourself. Genuinely.
Joseph immediately saw flaws in Billy. She used magic, and magic killed Joseph's father. Magic was bad. And she went by the pronouns she, they, and Joseph hated that. He knew his father died defending his beliefs, and Joseph knew he had to make this right.
This is who you are. You are female, a beautiful woman. This is the most beautiful woman I ever met. Let me tell you something.
He knew he had to take...
Oh, they had to make homophobia a point in this.
The years changed him and matured him. Now he's more confident and more sure of himself, working hard to spread his knowledge and beliefs until everyone agrees with him. Joseph immediately saw flaws in Billy. She used magic, and magic killed Joseph's father. Magic was bad. And she went by the pronouns she, they, and Joseph hated that. He knew his father died defending his beliefs, and Joseph knew he had to make this right.
This is who you are. You are female, a beautiful woman. This is the most beautiful woman I ever met. Let me tell you something.
The AI core and all this shit, bro. The legit AI core.
He knew he had to take Billy home to the Christian Rabbit Village where she was born so she could go to the community Bible straight and get these ideas removed from her head. But Joseph also had a second goal, to ask her out on a date. He had a crush on her, and when he looked at her, he saw that she was beautiful, and he forgot that she was the daughter of his father's murderer. Joseph defends Billy and keeps her safe because he loves her.
Listen, you villains. Billy is the love of my dreams. If anything bad happens to her, I'll defeat you all. This is your last warning. Give her the gems, or you'll...
Bro's hashtag homophobic, guys. Not only is he homophobic, but he decides that AI is... to use AI instead of actually voice shit himself. Maybe he's insecure. I mean, I wouldn't blame him. I'm insecure of listening to him on God.
Though Billy was asexual after spending time with Joseph, he made her understand how love is supposed to be a male and a female according to the Bible.
Why are you lying? Why are you hiding? Why are you pretending? What are you so afraid of? Say whatever you want, whenever you want. It doesn't matter. But if you open your eyes, wake up, and let go of this idea that you're confused and nonsense, you will see the truth of who you really are.
Wow! Yeah, this guy needs to genuinely be fucking cancelled, bro. Oh, man. And then dislikes Pride. Oh, yeah, thank you for informing us of that. My hope, it said he became a real character and future spin-off potential. No, I hope he doesn't. I don't want him to be a fucking spin-off, bro. What, like an entire spin-off based on homophobia? Okay, buddy. Yeah, sure.
Billy values Joseph's friendship, and Joseph is sure that one day he can cure her asexuality and she will be ready for a romantic relationship. When they finally meet each other, Joseph has the magic crystals and Billy has the gems. With all of them together, one person can be raised from the dead. And of course, Joseph wants to bring back his father, Luther, but his love for Billy was stronger, so he wanted to help Billy bring her own father, Arthur, back, the murderer of Luther. But they are still missing a few gems they need to bring Arthur back, and so they set off to defeat Z in order to get one of the final gems. There is also a plot where Joseph loses his blessed cross necklace and has to face a shadow version of himself that appears, voicing his insecurities about Billy.
I'll find a way.
Yeah, maybe those insecurities are being like, oh, gay people are amazing people, guys. Oh my god.
I always have.
When you have the cross, but now it's gone, what are you going to do, Joseph?
I have been doing fine without it. I will heal her.
You know what? You haven't faced anything who doesn't understand what this woman really is, or who she was. Like, how much longer can you keep this up? She's not gonna change, she'll be stuck for who she is.
Trust me, she won't be stuck for who she is.
And that's all for the video. Quick reminder.
Yeah.
None of this was canon. Be sure to check out Dynamic Duo channel to watch the short animatics used in this video. And if you
Yeah, what? Huh? Why? Lovely! We're promoting homophobia! Do love that. I do love that, you know? Like, I love it that we're promoting and discrimination towards people. And I love how we can't get the fuck over ourselves. On God. Like, it's embarrassing, but at the same time, like, what the fuck is it that we can do at this point? So yeah, this guy is completely homophobic. He doesn't deserve a platform, but yet still has one. And he's been bothering people about that. Like, you know, I'm not gonna sit there and you know, like, I'm not gonna sit there and oh, then there's this. What does this say? I get you're passionate about the current canon, but I strongly disagree with how the creators handled the retcon originally. Arthur and Belle had a clear romantic chemistry, and it made perfect sense for them to be together and have Billy. That version felt coherent and emotionally satisfying. Changing Belle to be a confirmed lesbian and giving Arthur a husband while claiming they were never really together feels like it undermines the heart of the story that many fans loved. No, I think that's your homophobia talking, bro. I don't think it's any to do with any of that. I think that's just your homophobia talking, on God. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, just admit you're homophobic. Please. Feels like it is retroactively weakened the family dynamic that drew a lot of us in. The explanation that Billy was probably created through magic. What? No. Oh, that sounds dumb. Whoever suggested that should just kill themselves, actually. It just felt like a convenient hand wave after removing the original straightforward relationship. Not every fan has to agree with the new direction, especially with the old one worked better. Yeah, in your opinion, doesn't mean we have to agree with you. Work better for the narrative and characters. As for real-world reproduction, yes, science allowed same-sex couples to have children through various methods, but no, it's ridiculous. I want children to be confused for this. Oh, I think you meant you don't want kids to be confused for this, but, like, I guess you're like, what the fuck? Needs to stay away from kids and it's evil for what your people are doing. That's not the point. The issue here is creative decisions at what fits the tone and logic of the story. Plenty of people refer to original Arthur and Belle pairing the more traditional family setup. That's valid too. You don't have to call people delusional for having different interpretation of the earlier material. Fans are allowed to like what they liked before the changes. Okay, but like if you're forcing people to like, you know, be gay, that to like not be gay, then like, you know, like I'm gonna clown your ass. The concept of a canonically homophobic BBUOC. Yeah, so true, Barry. So fucking true on this shit. Even Sonic Phobia brought it up, but like, I'm not even gonna say anything about it. Oh. Um. No. But yeah, no, this guy's like straight up homophobic to a point where it's like not even funny. Like, it's not even considered funny at this point in time, and I'm gonna clown on them for that. So, yeah. I guess that's all for the live stream. Have a good one, guys. Make sure you guys like and subscribe for more content from me. And I will see you in next time. Bye.